What's up, Facebook and YouTube? I want to thank everybody who checked out my Rowland update. We're still waiting to find out. I do believe it's a hoax. I'm going to say this again. I do believe it is a hoax. I've been to many sites. No one can confirm. Everyone is denying. Rowland may have done this as a publicity stunt. So you heard it here first, everyone. I've had almost 700 hits of inquiring individuals who wanted to hear my opinion on the I guess you could say the drop in morality between Chris Brown and also Rowland. So just want to get that out of the way off the top. Right back into the boxing business. I've been on the Yahoo Sports Boxing. I've been on the Bleacher Report. I've also been on FightNews.com, HBO.com, and Showtime or Showbox.com now. And everyone has, of course, been talking about the big fight supposedly coming up, Pacquiao and Mosley. Mosley's been trying to drum up on this Fight Camp 360, drumming up publicity saying he wants, this is going to give him his props. He's going to show the world, shock everybody. I'm not falling for it this time, Shane. I respect you as a great fighter, a 3-division champion. He's given us some great fights, some great wars. I'm not falling for it this time. You're not fighting Floyd Mayweather. You're not fighting Margarito. You're not fighting Cotto. I was the one who 150% backed you. I had the most successful hits of my entire video series for the Mayweather hecklers, 400 some odd hits, which now has been surpassed by almost 200 with the Rowland sex tape scandal. But I supported Mosley, and I still, in my heart, felt that Mosley could have done more in that fight against Mayweather. He gave me one round. He gave me one round in the bout out of 12. He did nothing. There was 2 things that Floyd and his camp brought out after the fight that we actually never really 100% paid attention to before the fight. One is Mosley, Sugar Shane, never really threw a jab. He doesn't really jab much. He kind of pauses and feints, and when he does that, he's coming with something big, overhand right, big hook, big shots is what he. That's how he starts his big combinations off with that little range finding little snap, so-called half jab. He never really 100% commits to the jab. Floyd was able to exploit that and use that to know as soon as he saw a little pat, he went and jabbed him because he already knew the right hand was coming right behind it. So he kind of kept Mosley off track, off balance, and he never really got going over in the course of the fight. He got 2 lucky punches. The first punch was lucky. The second one was a good shot, but he didn't do anything else the whole fight. Okay, fast forward. You're fighting Manny Pacquiao, a man who doesn't throw 1 or 2 punches at a time like Floyd. A guy who doesn't rely on, even though I give Floyd credit, he came after you and he actually tried to make the fight. I give him credit for that. You're fighting a guy, a Manny Pacquiao, who throws combinations very quickly. Hard, bone-breaking combinations very quickly. Even if you, by accident, with your eyes closed, a.k.a. landing shots with your eyes closed, like some other guys, we like Oliver McCall and some other guys in recent history who've knocked out guys with lucky punches. If you were able to land a lucky shot, close your eyes and just and hit something, it's going to take more than 1 shot to get Manny Pacquiao out of there. That's not happening. We're not falling for it, Shane. This is an opportunity for you to go out in boxing in a big fight. I hope you don't get hurt too badly. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, Shane can pull it off. Shane's not going to pull it off. Shane is not going to correct the mistakes he made in the Sugar Shane Mayweather fight. He's not going to correct the mistakes he did when he fought Winky. He's not going to correct the mistakes when he fought Vernon Forrest. You know why? The same reason Oscar De La Hoya didn't never correct the problems and the things he did. He's going to continue to do the same things because that's the fighter he is. If Evander Holyfield is only going to box for 1 or 2 rounds, and you hit him in the head, we're going to war. So that's what's going to happen. He's going to try to slug on the inside with Manny Pacquiao. And rounds 1 or 2, they may jab and box around a little bit. And then he may try to jump out there, and then Manny's going to hurt him. I think that he's going to suffer a cut by the 2nd or 3rd round. I think by the 5th or 6th round, his face will be puffy, eye be almost closed, and as you stop the reps, they should stop the fight by 7, in between the 7th and the 9th round. He's not going to come out. I hate to say that it's going to end on a TKO. I don't see Shane Mosley finishing this fight on his feet. If I'm wrong, I'll be the first to admit it. My heart tells me that this is to be the first TKO in the history for Shane Mosley. Not because Manny Pacquiao wants it that way, because he's a nice guy. He don't want to hurt the dude. He wants to win. But let's look at the Margarito fight. We have a guy who jabbed a guy bigger, heavier, stronger, taller, wider, broader, every possible advantage that he needed to, when our imagination win the fight, he didn't have, and he still won the fight convincingly. And really, truly, damn it, I don't think Margarito's going to be the same fighter if he does do a rematch with Cotto. I picked Cotto to win that fight. But to say that, to say this, Shane Mosley is going to go out in a blaze of glory, but he's going out. I don't see a decision in this fight. He's a good, tough, strong, gutty fighter. I can't see him finishing this fight unless Manny decides to carry him like he did with Margarito. It's out of my hands. My prediction tells me TKO by round 9. I wanted to comment on 2 other things. I don't think I've done a show since Berto lost his title to Ortiz, and Juan Manuel Lopez lost to the Stalito, whatever his name is. I can't pronounce my names. I'm spitting myself. I saw both fights. Very impressed. Very proud of Berto. Very impressed with Ortiz. Look forward to him fighting again. I think the welterweight division where he belongs. He's strong. He's hungry. Whether he can stay strong and hungry, I don't know. But he won the fight. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Berto gave a tremendous fight. I was very proud to see. I'm a Berto fan. Always been a Berto fan. Always going to be a Berto fan. It wasn't no gifts decision. Ortiz won the fight, hands down. Look forward to part 2. If I was Berto, I wouldn't go directly to the rematch. Take a fight or 2, get myself together, work on some things. His whole strategy wasn't wrong. He was smothered. He didn't have the ability to keep Ortiz off. He couldn't keep him back. His jab was non-existent, and when he did use it, Ortiz came under it or around it. So he's going to have to work on lateral movement to deal with a guy like Ortiz. The best thing to do is look at the fight he had with Campbell. Look at the Mediana fight. Mediana is very powerful, real strong puncher. Just look at how you need to use side to side. Whenever you move to your left or to your right with a guy that's coming right ahead, it's going to make him stop and turn. It gives you a chance to unload some shots. So if he can change the style up a little bit, you don't have to change the trainer, just change the style a little bit. Maybe he was overtrained. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe a layoff. Who knows? But to take nothing away from Ortiz, you would have had to kill Ortiz. Because I saw the shot when he hit him with an uppercut and dropped Ortiz. And when Ortiz got up and dropped Berto, he took Berto's heart after that. There was no way Berto was going to get back after that. So almost right at 9 minutes. I just want to wrap this up real quick. Prediction. Mosley TKO'd by Manny Pacquiao. Bam. There's going to be a couple fights on the undercard. I think the Arelo, the heavyweight guy, the Mexican guy, he's slimming down now. I think he's under 250 for the first time in some years. I don't know who he's fighting, so I figure he'll probably win this fight. He'll look good. If not, he's going to be in trouble. Adamak is going to be fighting with the Klitschko brothers. I think we're going to have 2 upsets. We got Adamak and David Haye. So the Klitschko brothers were put on notice. Watch your back. They're coming for you. Pretty much that's all I have. I've heard some things with Juan Mauro Marquez maybe getting another shot at Pacquiao if he gets past Mr. Shane Mosley. I don't know what's going to happen with that. We'll see. I don't really see the point. He doesn't do well at welterweight, and Manny's not going under welterweight. So if it happens, it happens. It's going to be a knockout for Manny Pacquiao early. He's too strong. He's too quick. He hits too hard at welterweight for Marquez. Anybody who's not already welterweight or super welterweight has no business in the ring with Manny Pacquiao. He's down to maybe the last 3 or 4 fights, and I think he may go out in a blaze. Floyd, one last thing. Quit running. Quit making excuses. Quit playing games. If you don't want to fight, just say so. Be a man and just say so. Ain't no shame in the game. I don't blame you. I wouldn't go in there. I'm 245 pounds. I wouldn't fight him. So I ain't, anybody laughing at you. This is the LB. You've got a chance to hear me, my fight predictions and things, or my opinion. All those who think otherwise, you're entitled to your opinion. Hit me back. later. And I meant that.